What's going on, guys? This is Will, and basically today I'm going to just be clarifying what Operation Health is for Rainbow Six Siege and all that sort of malarkey. When they announced Operation Health, you know, they were very broad on what they were doing with the game. They didn't really specify or anything like that what they were doing. So basically what's going on is that they have pushed back the Polish DLC, which I'm guessing you guys have already guessed. So now we are no longer getting the Operation Polish map. So basically what they've done is that they've pushed it back so that they can do this, Operation Health. They have basically specified in the Red Siege Pro League stream, which I know not a lot of the fan base really watch. So that's why a lot of heads are in the clouds and confused about why this is a thing. Basically, they've split it into 3 tiers or pillars, whatever they call them. So they've split into 3 tiers of what they are actually going to work on. They're going to work on the connection, speed bug fixes, and basic updates to the game. They are aware of the Glaz situation. They know he's a little bit broken at the moment. So when the speed bug fixes come around, that's when they're going to start, like balancing characters and all that sort of stuff. So that's a good thing. So you guys who are running Glaz and Glaz only because it's so overpowered, don't get too comfortable into him for much longer because they are going to patch him out. But with Operation Health, the other thing they spoke about, which they are working on, is the connection. So they are going to completely dedicate servers. Not many people know this, but the voice connection and the party connection is all run from player to player connection. It's nothing to do with the Ubisoft servers. They are switching that around so that, it is basically just all to a server. So, because with the current way that it works is that players would search for matchmaking on, like, if you're on your own, right, you would notice that you find the 5 players first. What would happen is with the current party system is that the 1 or 2 people could just disappear into some other match when the other 3 are just sat in the same game together. So what they are doing is that they are making it all into one server so that, it keeps the parties together, it keeps the gameplay a lot smoother. And they're also basically just boosting up the connection. They are fixing the hit detection on the game, which is really good. Then they are basically just, they're doing these fixes in order to make the game better, in order for us to be able to play it a lot faster and a lot easier. Because, as much as a good game as what Rainbow Six Siege is, it's very difficult to try and party with your friends and all that sort of thing. So basically what Operation Health is just that they can try and keep their player base not on a broken game, which they have done for the past 3 months. With the mid-season patch in Velvet Shell, they given Glaz this thermal scope. Now, at first, it was really overpowered, but as you could tell in previous patch nerf gameplay, his thermal scope wasn't really that good. Basically, it had this very big, strong yellow tint on it, where you basically couldn't really see into any rooms or anything like that, so you couldn't tell what the furniture layout was like unless you really know the map. You can only just see the yellow of the operator, but now they've made it even worse by clearing up the scope, so it basically looks a lot cleaner. You can see the furniture, but it still glows up players like a Christmas tree. So they are going to patch that. They are going to... Also, they're apparently working on Kavira as well. I'm not sure if they are going to buffing or nerfing her, but they are going to do some work to Kavira as well. And that just don't expect in Operation Health major patches, because they're not going to do that this season. They're basically going to just work on little tinkers and that lot towards the end of Operation Health. So yeah, guys, I'd love to know what you guys think about Operation Health, whether if they've done this to cover up for something else or whatever. The other thing is about the content. People still aren't somewhat clear about what the content is going to be. doing like this year of content now, being as they've shaken it up. What it was originally, it was going to be, it was Velvet Shell, then it was going to be the Polish operation, then it was going to be the Hong Kong operation, then it was going to be the Korean operation. And now they've changed that all around. They have done Velvet Shell. Velvet Shell has been done and out of the way. They are now currently doing Operation Health, which is basically fixing the game. Now, and then the next month, or the next few months after this, they are going to be doing Operation Hong Kong, which is the Operation Hong Kong operators, and then they're throwing in one of the Polish operators, then they're going to throw in the Hong Kong map. And then it's going to be the same for the Korean operation as well. They're going to throw in the Polish operator, which we don't have. Then they are going to throw the Korean operators in and the Korean map as well. And obviously, so on and so forth. I hope that the next year it will turn back into normal, that they don't have to do another Operation Health or whatever content pushback. Because the reason why so many people losing interest now is because they're not really they haven't got new operators for this next season, so to speak. So you know, they're losing their fan base a little bit, but they're trying to keep the current fan base happy with trying to smoothen out the gameplay and all that. So I'd love to hear what you guys think about Operation Health in the comments or tweet at me or whatever. Big shout out to Zeus, my friend who gave me the idea of not directly giving me this idea, but giving me this idea for this video. And yeah, guys, I'd like to love you and leave you. Bye.